My name is Monika Zans, and this is Meditations with Monika. I'm very happy to welcome you this morning. For some of you, you've been here since Monday, as I lead these meditations Monday through Friday. We are living in a time when there's uncertainty, there may be some fear, and there may be a space where people are arriving into now that feels comforting. Some of the systems that you needed to put into place to take care of you are available for you. And now you're feeling like, I've got this, I can navigate this. So going on that theme, we're going to set our intention for today. So take a moment as you begin to breathe and find yourself in your body, whether you're on your mat, on your bed, in a chair. Just notice the surface that's holding you, that's supporting you. And taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Just allowing whatever of the day you've been dealing with to just flow in and release out. In and release out. And allow yourself to gently flutter your eyelids closed, knowing that you're in the perfect spot, held, comforted, reassured, and in a space of rest, of clarity, of coolness. Very, very good. Taking another deep breath in, focus your attention into your heart space and allow that chest to expand as you take these breaths deeper and deeper into your heart, allowing yourself to arrive inside of this moment right now. And just allow yourself, if you notice any tension anywhere in your body, to breathe into that space, your shoulders, maybe your stomach, your solar plexus where your intuition lies, maybe your heart space, it's been on overdrive trying to reassure yourself, maybe your throat space because you're talking to more people daily, maybe your third eye, so that you can connect into the great unknown and be served and guided and given exactly what you need. Whatever it is, go ahead and breathe into those spaces now, receiving all that you need. Because you are an agent of light, a beacon of light, a truth bearer. And because you are doing that work, you're here to give that work away. So we have to get fortified and ready to do that within ourselves. That's right. If you're just joining us, I'm Monika. And I invite you to get into a comfortable place and just be with where you're at right now, breathing gently in and out. And now take a moment and I want you to imagine a color, whatever color you see as you breathe right now. There are colors of the chakra that represent different experiences and expressions of ourselves. And maybe one of those colors relates to you more than another. There's the red of the root chakra that is responsible for survival, for feeling safe in our bodies and in this space. So maybe you see red right now, and that's just fine. There's yellow that's in our stomach area. That is the processing of our information. It is the knowing, the sacral chakra. It's the chakra of support. Then there's our yellow chakra, the chakra of intuition. It's our knowing, it's our wisdom inside. Then there's our heart chakra, that's green, and that's our emotional center. And it's also our second brain. It guides us, supports us, nourishes and nurtures us. It relates to the feminine. All these beautiful ways to support ourselves. And then moving up into the throat chakra, maybe you're seeing blue. Speaking your truth, standing for who you are, knowing who you are, and being unafraid and willing to be that voice of reason in the world where we live in such uncertainty right now. That's right. Or maybe the color is purple, your third eye, the wisdom of the universe, the all-knowing, the interaction and play between you and the great unknown. Or maybe it's white, a beautiful white crown chakra, the connection up into the heavens, the guidance that you receive, not necessarily the viewpoint that you have interacting with the physical and the supernatural, the conscious and the unconscious. But now is your time to recognize, what color do I see? What does my breath guide me to? How am I held in this moment? And taking another deep breath in, just allowing yourself to arrive here, right now, in this beautiful moment, in this beautiful meditation. That's right. That's right. Just sinking in, allowing that feeling of warmth to take over. Weightless, as if you're held by a cloud. Just loving yourself. So now we're going to take a moment to set our intention for this meditation. What is your intention? What does this day have for you? And an intention is not necessarily a to-do. An intention is for you to set the stage of the day. What would you like to experience as you move through each experience of your day? What positive reference point do you have? So my intention for this meditation today is to invite you into a loving space of kindness, preciousness, and calm as you trust the process. So let's dive in. So imagine yourself sitting at the bottom of a great mountain. You're sitting there, noticing just how small you are as you look to the peaks of the mountain in front of you, gathering up the wisdom, the courage, the strength, and the curiosity inside of you to walk to the top of this mountain. Now we know that as you walk to this top of this mountain, you're probably going to run into several different encounters. You look about you as you're at the base of the mountain and you see the trees and the path. You hear the birds. You hear the ruffle of water off in the distance. And there's a very, very slight breeze, and you can feel it kissing and touching your face. And you rise to your feet, thanking yourself for how you are going to accomplish this task, this journey up the mountain. And you make sure that your shoes are tied and your socks are pulled up, for it's a little brisk this morning. And you begin to walk, hearing the crunch of the gravel beneath your legs, beneath your feet, feeling fresh and alive. And you move effortlessly and easily as the path of the mountain begins to wind, a little bit of an incline, cutting back and forth here and there. Some of the spaces you arrive in are quite clear and open, and you move through them with great ease. And as you continue up the mountain, you come across some rocks in your path. And quite effortlessly you move over the rocks, hand to foot, and you enter into a space where you have the branches and the trees overhead. And you can't see anything in the distance, but you keep moving up the mountain. And you keep going, noticing around you the beauty, taking pause to see the leaves, the trees, the bushes, the mountain flowers, the little yellow buds, the white, small little daisies, the purple flowers. You notice the ruffling, the little bunny that hops off the trail into the brush as you come by. And now you're getting higher into the mountain. You're feeling the breath that's in your chest moving. And it's requiring a little bit more effort. But you know that you can do this, and you trust the process. You know that you know how to go where you need to go. You know how to get up the mountain. And you allow yourself the space to keep climbing. And you now arrive at a place in the mountain where a tree has fallen. And you know you need to get over this tree. And it's quite a big tree. So you kind of look to the right and look to the left. And you think with resolve, this isn't something that will stop me. I know how to climb up over this tree. And although you scrape your knee just a little bit as you navigate the branches of this tree, you leverage your feet, you use your hands, and you trust the process. And you get over this big fallen tree, thanking the tree for being an obstacle that you can overcome. And you keep moving up the mountain. Now it's getting quite steep. The incline requires you to hunker down, to really use your feet, pushing on your legs, using your arms, and your breathing is getting heavier. And you arrive to a place in the mountain where it's so steep, but you're now in a clearing. And you can see for miles. You look to see the distant view, and just notice what you see. Other mountains off in the distance. Not the journeys you're taking today, but definitely potential journeys in the future. But you know that you're here now to focus on the task at hand. And you keep moving up the mountain. And although the clearing is open, all of a sudden, a mist or a fog clouds your view. And it gets thicker as you go up the mountain and thicker as you go up the mountain. And now you can't see but 2 feet in front of you. But you know to trust the path of the mountain. Trust your body. Trust your feet. Trust yourself. Because if anything, what this journey is teaching you is how to trust the process. You keep going a little further longer, breathing in and pausing for a moment to take some water in. You acknowledge yourself. Good job. Look at what you've done so far, climbing up this steep mountain over obstacles, appreciating the moments, being in the gratitude that's around you, recognizing the blessings around you, and recognizing your determination, your courage, your will, your capability to do what you need to do to get to the top of the mountain. And you have this hunch that the peak is just a little bit in front of you, and so you begin again. And now the climb actually gets a little easier. You've regulated your breath. You know exactly what to do. And you're doing such a great job. You can feel the pride in your chest. You can feel the expansion of your lungs taking in the beautiful oxygen. And take a deep breath in now to enjoy the smell and the surroundings. And let it quench what your lungs need. And now you begin to see the clearing. At the peak of the mountain, you see the clearing and you arrive at the top of the mountain. Up you go to the very peak, using your hands and feet to get to that last little bit. And at the very top you stand amidst the clouds, seeing even further off into the distance than you could a half a mile before. And you sit in reverence of Mother Nature, of the vastness, of the beauty, just taking it all in. And take a moment to just be here right now with the feelings that you have of being on the top, witnessing this beauty, this serenity, and this peace inside of yourself. Just be there right now. That's right. Allowing yourself permission to just be at the top of this mountain. You know what you've just done. You know what it took for you to do this. And I want you to place a wish into this moment right now. It can be a wish for you. It can be a wish for mankind. It can be a wish for something. It can be a wish for a feeling. It can be a wish for a future. Go ahead and place your wish right now. That's right. And now returning your attention to your breath, take 3 slow, long, deep breaths, remembering the intention you set at the bottom of the mountain. Remembering that your intention is now infused with the knowing that you can do whatever you need to do today. You know how to trust the process, whether it goes smoothly or whether there are obstacles in your day. You know how to get over them, to get past them, to move through them. You know how to be creative and innovative. You know how to be resourceful. You know how to be strong and courageous. It's all within you, and you've tapped into it now to begin your day and infuse yourself with the ability and capability that you need to get through whatever you need to, because you know how to trust the process. And again, one final deep breath in together, breathing in, holding at the top, and allowing yourself to release your breath at the bottom. Bringing your awareness back into your body, wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingertips. Gently allow your eyelids to open. If you're laying, rise to seated position. If you're seated, bring your hands into prayer position at the heart space. Allow your hands to rest upon your heart, knowing that you're there in support of yourself. Knowing that you have your own wisdom. Knowing that today you can get through anything, and allowing that knowledge, that capability, that courage to guide you through all the days in front of you. We bow our heads together, knowing that the light in us sees and it honors the light in each other here today. I see you. I'm grateful for you. I know you're capable, somewhat of maybe even more than you even knew. And know this too shall pass. And remember today to trust the process. And together we say Namaste.